Theoretically, when the US dollar faces a crisis of trust, the US has two choices. One is to strengthen the value of the dollar, and the other is to reduce the prices of goods, corresponding to the two sides of money and commodities. Overall, there are three ways to strengthen the value of the dollar. First, it can be anchored to gold or other major commodities like oil. Second, the US can raise interest rates quickly to increase the value of the dollar. You can think of interest rates as the price of money. Lastly, the US can weaken the currencies of competitor nations, such as shorting the Japanese yen or the Chinese yuan. When the US has strong financial resources, it can choose one of these three methods to strengthen the dollar's value. However, the US today faces stagflation along with serious debt and fiscal pressures, which means that the only feasible option is to reduce the prices of goods. There are three main ways to lower commodity prices. First, by establishing new manufacturing bases to reduce variable costs, such as labour costs. Second, through a technological revolution to improve the utilisation of fixed costs or fixed investments, which is the AI revolution. And then third, by considering how to raise the production costs of competitor nations, similar to increasing tariff prices. Reagan back in the day successfully found a new low-cost industrial production base, allowing the US to continue purchasing cheap products with the same dollar. At the same time, it sold long-term government bonds to production countries, with Japan being the main one. This created a positive feedback loop for the dollar system. This was the first historical opportunity. The second historical opportunity occurred during Reagan's presidency, when he successfully managed to control Saudi Arabia in the Middle East, which led to a decrease in oil prices. This significantly lowered production costs for the US and its allies, thereby challenging the economic position of the Soviet Union. At that time, the Soviet economy was highly dependent on the export of oil and natural gas, and by exporting energy, the Soviet Union earned large amounts of foreign exchange, which could be used to purchase imported goods and also repay international debts. At that time, to win over Saudi Arabia, Reagan provided substantial military aid and sold advanced weapons to the kingdom. The US even set up a central command for Saudi Arabia, promising to provide necessary military assistance if the kingdom was attacked. Reagan at that time also gave Saudi Arabia a heads up about the up-and-coming sharp devaluation of the dollar, allowing the Saudi royal family to make a significant profit. Furthermore, Saudi Arabia's increase in oil production took away a large share of the Soviet Union's oil market, severely damaging the Soviet economy.